You know that old saying, safety in numbers? We've all heard it a million times. But what if it's not just wrong, but actually dangerous? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on why your gut feeling about crowds might be one of the smartest survival instincts you have. So let me ask you a quick question, just a little thought experiment. Scenario 1, you're walking down a dark, empty alley late at night. Scenario 2, you're in a sunny, crowded park with at least 40 other people around. Now be honest, which one do you pick? Yeah, the park seems like a total no-brainer, right? More eyes, more people to help. Obvious. But have you ever been in a really big crowd and suddenly felt this sharp, almost primal urge to just leave? Well, that feeling wasn't you being weird or antisocial. Your instincts were actually telling you something incredibly important about human behavior. See, that anxiety isn't a flaw in your system. It's a highly tuned survival mechanism. It's your brain sensing a dangerous, invisible glitch in our collective social programming. And this glitch in our code, it has a name. It's one of the most unsettling and, frankly, fascinating discoveries in social psychology. It's called the bystander effect. To put it simply, the bystander effect means that the more people who witness an emergency, the less likely it is that any one of them will actually step up and do something. It's a complete paradox that flips everything we think we know about safety on its head. So why does this happen? It's not random. It's caused by two really powerful psychological forces that kick in when we're in a group. Let's break down the first one. All right, first up is the responsibility puzzle, which is all about how a crowd can literally dilute our sense of duty until it almost disappears. This is what psychologists call diffusion of responsibility. Think about it like this. If you're the only person there when someone collapses, you feel 100% of the pressure to help, right? It's all on you. But now, add 39 other people. Your brain subconsciously divides that responsibility by 40. Your personal share of the burden feels tiny, almost non-existent. And this leads to that one universal thought that paralyzes everyone. Someone else will do it. Everyone assumes someone more qualified, someone braver, someone closer will be the one to act. And so, nobody does. And look, this isn't just a theory. Two psychologists, Darley and Latané, proved it in a brilliant, kind of scary experiment where they tricked people into thinking a room was filling up with smoke. The results are, well, just look at this. When a person was alone in the room, 75% of them got up and reported the smoke pretty much right away. But when they were in a group with actors who were told to just sit there passively, that number plummeted to only 38%. The others just sat there as the room got hazier and hazier. That is diffusion of responsibility in action. But that's only half the story. That first force combines with a second, equally powerful one to create what you could call a paralyzing silence. It's called pluralistic ignorance. Now I know it's a mouthful, but the idea is super simple. It's that thing we all do when we're in a confusing situation. We look around at everybody else to figure out how we're supposed to act. We're looking for social proof. And this is what creates a terrifying feedback loop. So your gut is screaming something's wrong. You instinctively scan the faces around you for confirmation. But, and here's the kicker, everyone else is doing the exact same thing. They're all trying to play it cool while they look to you for clues. So you see a bunch of calm faces and your brain concludes, oh, I guess it must be fine. I'm just overreacting. The entire crowd gets locked in this state. Everyone is privately freaking out, but publicly appearing calm. So let's bring this all back. How does this explain that feeling of anxiety in a crowd? Well, it proves your brain isn't broken. In fact, it's working perfectly. And if you're a person with a more sensitive nervous system, your brain is basically a supercomputer in these situations. It's not just hearing the noise, it's sensing the collective hesitation. It's picking up on the invisible currents of that diffused responsibility in that pluralistic ignorance. It's sensing the glitch in real time. And this is the absolute key. That feeling of unease is not just social anxiety. It's your survival instinct running a very complex social calculation and arriving at a chillingly accurate answer. If something bad happens in this crowd, you are, for all practical purposes, on your own. So what does this all mean for you? The next time you feel that urge to get away from a huge group of people, listen to it. Don't judge it. It's not a sign of weakness or bad social skills. It's a sign of incredibly high emotional intelligence. It's your brain reading the room, seeing the glitch in the code, and protecting you from the myth of safety in numbers. It's a pretty powerful shift in how you see things, isn't it? Knowing the psychology behind that feeling changes everything. So the only real question left is, now that you know the code, will you trust your gut?
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like and subscribe button and join our community of bridge builders. Let's keep exploring the weird and wonderful ways our psychology shapes who we are today. See you in the next one.